Martin Milsom, assistant manager at Godolphin. 6-3 defeat today against Argyle, but well, it was entertaining for the crowd.
Certainly was. You know what? I'm really proud of what the shift the guys have put in today. We've battled against a really top side. They've got some young lads out there, but they obviously can play football. So, you know, we build again. It's a better performance. We're getting better every game. Saltash was an improvement. Today was an improvement on Saltash. So yeah, we're going in the right direction.
I was going to say 1-0 down after 5 minutes, but you were 3-1 up.
Yeah, and then we pressed the self-destruct button a little bit. I felt we were controlling the game at 3-1, playing some really nice football. And for a minute, I thought the lads' heads were going, the Plymouth lads, but bit of an error from Josh. I think he held his hands up from that and let him back in.
Keeper's come in for a bit of stick, but today I think there's as many defensive blunders.
Yeah, Josh is a young lad. He's made the step up. He's an excellent goalkeeper. There's absolutely no doubt about that, and he will improve. But defensively, you know, stats don't lie. We've conceded 6 goals twice in a row. When we have been beaten, we've been beaten quite comprehensively. So, you know, we need to improve defensively. But again, I thought we did okay today. You know, other than the individual errors, where maybe we could have done a bit better.
I mean, at half time, was it a case of lifting the players? You were 3-1 up, and then it's 3-3 half time. Was it a case of lifting them, or pretty much they were up for it still and going for it?
No, not at all, because we were really positive with the first half performance, and we felt that, you know, we were well in the game and we were playing well. We knew if we could get the ball down, play into Phil Lowry's feet, and try and get Jared and Carney on the ball, we would do well. Unfortunately, the elements kind of got hold a little bit, and the miss kick from Craig put the ball, you know, into our area, and that was kind of the end of that.
Yeah, that's what I meant by defensive blunders. There were a few for both sides actually. Yeah. Argyle's, you know, they didn't look too sharp at times, but many people now are saying Godolphin, oh yeah, they're, you know, 2-season wonder sort of thing. They're on the way down, but give us the look from the Godolphin side of things.
Well, this is our third season. Third or fourth, maybe. I don't know. It's the first season me and Jamie have been in charge, obviously. You know, we can't compete with some of the bigger clubs with regards to budget and all that sort of stuff. There's a lot of money flying around this league and a lot of mercenary players. We can't compete with that. What we have got is a good bunch of local lads that are all friends that stick together. You know, it's pretty much the same team bar a couple of additions that we've had since we come up. So I think we well deserve our place in this league, and anybody that doesn't think so, I think doesn't really know football very well.
And the league itself, I mean, I have to tell you that I think Newquay lost possibly 10-0 today at Tavistock. So Blazy lost 10-0. Newquay were losing fairly heavily. A lot of us are saying, hang on, what's happening to the standard of this league? You can't be conceding all these goals.
The standard's one thing. As I say, there's a lot of money flowing about this league, and the haves and the have-nots almost. I feel for Blazy, and I feel for a lot for Newquay. I'm good friends with Tony McKellar, and he's got a hell of a job on there. I've seen some things on the forum over the last couple of weeks about the travelling and people actually, you know, being able to commit so much. You know, going from Helston to Tiverton, and for what really? They might be getting 20 quid, 30 quid. You know, it's not a lot to some people. So it's difficult, and you know, I for one would like to see maybe more local derbies and have the league sort of split in half again and have a Cornish league, but I know that's a matter for the league and the FA to deal with.
Yeah, that's a subject I think it's been talked about a lot lately, but overall though it's difficult to see. Well, have you got players missing at the moment, or
no?
How do you improve on today's performance? Put it that way.
Today's, like you say, individual errors have cost us today. You can't replace individual errors. We'd like to get players in, but we'd also like to work with the players we've got. We're at home to Ivy Bridge next week. It's a real opportunity to pick up 3 points. But you know what? I think on any day, anyone in this league can beat anyone. And I've seen, you know, Helston have picked up points. Falmouth were unlucky against Bodmin. So you know, no team are completely infallible. So we'll be okay. You know, we'll be fine.
That noise in the background, is that Jamie having a word with the players or what?
I don't see. Again, you know, we've got to remain positive. We have conceded 6, but we've scored 3 excellent goals, and you know, we're not going to be in any trouble this season. You know, unfortunately for St Blaise and Newquay, you know, they're really struggling, and the points we picked up early season, the 6 out of 7 run we went on at the beginning of the season, has really sort of stood us in good stead.
I think they're going to prove vital for, well, you know, certainly for Godolphin, but the way you manage, you're on the line. Obviously, Jamie's, well, he's playing some games he's missed. I mean, how does that work?
Well, you know, Jamie's an excellent footballer, even on one leg. You know, he's awaiting a knee operation. I'm sort of running things on the sideline in the time being, but we know with Jamie in the team, we are a far better team than when he's not in the team. You know, he would get in any team in this league. I've absolutely no doubt.
What about the subbing and things like that? Does he sort of give you the wink or what?
No, we sort of talk about things at half time. We've got plans already in place. We know kind of what we're going to do, and it's, you know, it's down to me really. I can see what the game's going. I want Jamie to be focusing on playing the game.
Now, final question. I don't want you to put yourself in jeopardy, but you did have to leave the surrounding area of the dugout earlier than the final whistle today. What was all that about?
I made some comments to the referee. I didn't swear at him, but I may have said something I shouldn't. I don't really want to comment on the referee's performance today.
Best not to, I think.
But unfortunately, you know, I think there's some times with a lot of officiating in this league that it's seemingly the big boys get a bit of a rub of the green. But I'm not going to say any more than that.
Okay, that's a good point to end, I think. Thanks Ross.
Dave.
All the best for the season.